So welcome to the white carpet here on Joy News on Multi TV. My name is Gladys Osei Oredu, and tonight we are running you through all the issues that happened during the week in the entertainment industry. But first, I'd like you to be part of this program. The number to WhatsApp to or message, send your message to is 0267 844 024. Today we are focusing closely on Easter. I don't know what you have been doing for Easter, but here on the white carpet, we chose to spend Easter with children at the Bostal home, and I'd like to have a playback of that. We did that yesterday morning, and so here is what exactly the white carpet did when we went to the Bostal home at Roman Ridge here in Accra. This morning we are here from Joy News on Multi TV. My name is Gladys Osei Oredu. The white carpet thought that Easter is a moment that everybody deserves to spend with the family. And we went through archives and realized that you here won't have the opportunity to be with your family outside. But of course, you are a family in here, so we also saw ourselves as a family that could relate with you people in here. So we chose to spend the day with you here, and we really would appreciate it very much if you also see us as family. Then we can spend the today together and have all the fun. So the white carpet, you are on the white carpet right now, and so whatever you want to say, what experience you want to share with your friends out there, I'm sure you are here. You've been taught a lot of the things. So today we are going to tap into your talents. We'll get to know what the kind of things you've been learning here.
Most of the inmates of the senior correctional facility look reserved. They are not very outspoken, perhaps because they are being watched by their supervisors. They all have peculiar stories that led to their present predicament. But they have reasons for doing what they did. And though they are already serving their terms, they hope to get out better than they got in.
I'm 19 years old, and my story is I completed DHS at the age of 16 to 11. And through financial constraints, I went astray to cater for myself. And then I was caught in the act of stealing, causing harm, and unlawful entry.
I'm 17 years old. I have been here about 9 months, and my case is manslaughter.
I'm 17 years old. I committed, I was brought here for robbery, but I served for 1 year.
This 19-year-old inmate, for instance, has spent 2 years, 11 months and says he is just 3 weeks away from going home. He is already looking forward to that day he will regain his freedom.
Counted the days already. I'm sure you've also counted the hours, seconds in there, right?
No, please, but sure, it will come. I'm waiting for it to come. If you prove to be stubborn, you earn nothing, but you go astray as I went. And then the small advice I have my colleagues is that it's not by only stealing you will not survive by stealing, not by taking guns to rob, but even the Bible says hard work will make you no richer by the blessings of the Lord.
This inmate, on the other hand, said he did not intend to cause harm to anyone, but being unable to manage his anger got him a charge of manslaughter.
I think my being here is not by mistake, but God wants me to learn something about in life, so that I can learn how to control my temper and all things.
Listening to them tell their stories, I noticed most of them were serving terms for defilement, but their reasons vary.
She's 15 years old, but how do you call it? Her mother, they wanted to trick the judge so that they can bring me here. So they gave the judge 12 years old.
Through the peer pressure.
Were you challenged? Were your friends challenged you?
Yes,
You on that
yes,
you can't do it?
yes. How
old was the girl?
16 years.
Let's say maybe if you are sitting down with your friends, then you guys are talking about ladies or watching some movies. Maybe sex is in that movie, so that actually give you that idea to do what you have to do.
And whilst they nurse the hope of getting out with their talent intact, they believe they can add value to themselves and impact on their society positively. But what happens when they come out, but the bigger world is not ready for them?
Another critical challenge that we face as a center has to do with aftercare or follow-up studies. The entire Ghana Prison Service used to have social workers who were taking follow-up, services on behalf of the service. But now they are no more with the system. And so it means that we need NGOs. At the moment, we have one that is seriously helping the center. We have CRISEM, that is Child Research and Resource Center. There is an NGO that ensures that inmates that go on discharge, are resettled. They take them through school, get to their families, take data, and ensure that they resettle.
Until the system is structured to ensure the reformed juvenile is properly reintegrated outside the facility, the work of the supervisors may just be in futility.
So at this moment, I would want to invite my colleagues to, they have inspirational messages they would want to share with you.
Growing up, I had a very rough upbringing, very rough, because my parents had separated. And so I had to grow up with my grandmother. And it was a very tough one, because my grandmother will not spare the rod, and sometimes she went to the extreme because she wants to train her grandchildren well. In doing that, she did so many things I'm not sure you will even suffer here. But amongst all that, I see a woman who was bent on bringing me up the way I should go. When you see us today, we all had backgrounds. It may not be the best, but we made the best out of the situation we found ourselves in. I remember writing BEC without light. And at that time, I had run away from my grandmother because she was tormenting my life. So I've run away and I've gone to live with my father. And where my father was, there was no light. Very, very far away. And I was still going to school where I was with my grandmother. So every dawn around 3 a.m., I wake up and I put on candle to learn. By morning, my eyes are red. And I still have to go and write my exam. Only one car comes there a day. At that time, the area was developing. So I did this for a week, writing my BEC. By the time I finished BEC, I was sick. Now, throughout my BEC time, throughout my school time, my uniform was always torn, tattered. In fact, it's not what you would give to anybody to wear. I'm sure it may not even pass for a rag in your house. But I am expected to always top my class. Do you understand what I mean? It's not that I don't have the uniforms. I have them there. My parents have brought them. But my grandmother would not allow me to wear them. She believed the uglier I looked, the better I was studying. And so I was supposed to top my class, even though I was looking ragged. So many times I couldn't write on the board for my classmates because the armpit of my uniform was torn. And if I raised my hand, everybody would see. This is my real life story I'm telling you today. My colleagues I may not have shared with before, but I'm telling you today. What am I driving at? In every situation that you find yourself, make sure you make the best out of it. Nobody can tell you what tomorrow is going to be. Nobody can tell you what your future is going to be, but you can contribute into making your future what you want it to be. Someone can put you here, but cannot lock your dreams. There are people who have gone to jail, served long terms, proper jail, and they have served long terms, and they came out good. For those of you who are Christians, you know about Joseph. and how he was in jail, and how his jail became his breakthrough. Sometimes God puts us at places that we don't understand. But as we go along, when we start getting it right, we see the bigger picture of the plan God has for us. You are staying away from the bigger community out there so that you can rechart the course for your life, to know what you can do with your life. Life doesn't end here. I don't know when I'm going to die, but I am hoping I'll go beyond the age. Perhaps my grandmother is 86 and still sitting there. But what will people remember me for? Will they remember me as that woman who was wicked? Will they remember me as that woman who gave so much to people around? Will they remember me as the woman who loved everyone around her? I want to be remembered for good. What do you want to be remembered for? I've gone through so many things. Some of them I still can't talk about it. But one thing I've learned from them is that when you are bitter, you don't grow. And it's not about physical growth. It's about growing spiritually. It's about growing emotionally. When you are bitter, you will not grow. And so if you have bitterness in your heart, thinking that perhaps it's somebody's fault that you turned out to be what you are, or it's somebody's fault that you got into the trouble you got yourself in, the best you can do to yourself is to forgive yourself, forgive the person, and then move on. Do you understand me? It's time to move on. Tell yourself it's time to move on. I want you to say to yourself as if you are instructing yourself that you're not going to lock yourself up anymore. You're going to move on. Because you know something, that pain that you feel, the heartbreak that you feel will not do anything to you. It will only break you apart. And Pastor Mensah Otabel says something that I took and then it changed my life. That the person you may be thinking about for putting you here, for doing something bad to you, may have even forgotten about you. Do you know that? They may have even forgotten about you. They don't even remember you. And here you are, bitter about it. You are thinking about them. You are crying over them and all that. It's time to move on. This is another opportunity. So many of us have made mistakes. We have not talked about it, and so you think we didn't make mistakes. We have. You have made mistakes too. And so move on. Just move on. I got to a point in my life, I thought living one day at a time is the best thing I can do for myself. Because look, what if I planned my whole life and I can't achieve anything? I have pen and paper, I've written everything, and I can't live. Let's live one day at a time. Take the opportunities you have here and make the best out of it. Because I believe you can come out and be a better person than you came in here. Thank you.
I think that my colleague Marta has said a lot of things. So all that I want to also hint on, the fact that she says move on. Whatever has happened has happened. Whatever you did has happened. It is up to you to forgive yourself. But remember that before you move on, you have to forgive yourself and then move on. But focus on what you want to achieve, what it is that you want to become in future. Your future is not now. Your future is ahead of you. So please focus on what you want to become and work towards it. The opportunities you have here, some people out there don't have it. So please take advantage of it. Thank you.
We do present these drinks, widow's mite, to the family here at the Boston home to ensure that this Easter is also memorable for them. Even though they are here, it is still a wonderful moment with them here. So this is what we have for you this Easter.
Boys, boys, boys. Yes, we shall surely rise again. On behalf of the OIC, the officer in charge of this station, and on behalf of our wonderful boys, we want to appreciate you so much for celebrating Good Friday with us. We are so grateful. You have made a day a memorable one for us. We are thanking you so much for all this. It will be shared right away. And we know they are ready to sweeten their throats with this good goodies. Thank you very much.
Right, so that was a moment with children at the Bostal home here in Accra. It really was a fulfilling visit we had there. Right, so this is the white carpet. If you have just tuned in, we are taking you around all the issues that has happened during the week in the entertainment industry. We are here on the white carpet. We are back in a moment. You're still with us here on the white carpet, and before I get talking to our critics and find out what they make of all the issues that happened during the week, let's also take a close look at how Easter is marked by many people, Christians, secular people, and every other person who celebrates Easter. So here is a playback or a reenactment of the 7 stations of the cross, and this we went to Christ the King, and we come to you with it.
This is how some people are celebrating their Easter. I'm here with the priest of St. Michael's
Garrison Catholic Church, 37.
Okay.
This is St. Michael. You know, the Easter celebration for the Catholics, we start from the Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and a Saturday and Sunday. And so this is the station, what are the stations of the cross, where Jesus Christ traveled when he was condemned before Pilate, all the way to Mount Calvary for him to be crucified. And so for us, we believe that to be able to participate and walk through his steps, you must also go through the same station of the cross. It's about 14 stations. 14 stations. So we go through the 14 stations. After that, we go into the chapel to celebrate the liturgy of the word, and then the Eucharist, and a lot of things that we have to do in the church today. So this is only one part of the celebration for Good Friday.
Right, that is for the churchgoers, but of course there are some of you who opted to be at the beach as usual. Let's just take a look at you.
Are you celebrating the Easter?
I think I'm having fun at the beach with my friends and playing football around. That's how I want to celebrate my Easter.
What does Easter mean to you?
I think it's the death and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And I think everybody, it's only happening once in a year, and I think everybody should get out and chill out.
Easter means a lot to me as a Christian. That's why early morning I have to go to church and, in fact, salute the death of Jesus Christ, because it's important to me. If it hadn't been the death of Jesus Christ, me and you, well, shall we be by now? Would it have been anywhere? So significantly, we have to recognize the Earth Day. And as such, lo and behold, it's an holiday. So after reference to our Lord Jesus Christ, we have to while off the time. We have to stress off after working from Monday to Thursday, you know, you have to stress off. So that is why we are here. And we are having a little fun.
We are only remembering the death and the resurrection of our Lord Jesus, the salvation he gave us, and making us whole to be able to go closer to the Father.
So the Easter mood is on, and for those who went to Kwewu, I know you are really, really having a blast there. I will talk a bit about Kwawi here, but first I would want to introduce to you our critics for tonight. We have been joined by Chooks Ine of AdentineOnline.com and of course Yemi Baba, also of Whitetainment. Hi Yemi, let me take it. Thank you. I did fine. And you now?
Jesus Christ.
There is God.
We'll come to that issue.
God day.
God day. Welcome. I hope it's been a good week.
Yeah, it's been a great week.
Great.
And
so,
you?
I'm well by grace.
Oh, good job. You guys going to the orphanage. That was a good thing.
Thank you.
But
next time, tell us.
They don't carry us along.
Next time we'll carry you along now.
Don't like that.
Okay, right. So maybe I should start from Nigeria. Last time you were here, we spoke a bit about what the prospects of Goodluck Jonathan if he won, or the other side if he lost.
He was for Jonathan.
He wants me to lose favor with Buhari.
Not losing favor, but at least we made it clear. He support Goodluck.
He support Buhari.
I support Buhari.
Okay.
So
Buhari now you have won, so you see your supporter here.
Yes.
No problem.
Yes.
You know, but Nigerians are going to miss President Jonathan because he's a great entertainer.
Mama peace.
Yes.
Mama peace.
So even though Jonathan has lost the election, but his manhood lives on.
That was what they asked Patience at a gathering. He was talking about Ojukwu. Ojukwu is a great man. Yes, if you follow the history of Nigeria, you understand that he was a great man. He is still a great man.
Okay.
So now there they go ask Mama Peace.
Yeah.
Say, Mama, what do you have to say about Ojukwu? Now there Mama scatter congregation. She said, though Ojukwu is dead, but his manhood lives on. You wanted to say the legacy lives on.
The legacy lives on, the manhood lives on.
So Jonathan is off, but his manhood lives on.
It's also said that Mr. Ibu says that Nigerians, why would they not want to vote for Jonathan? Because at least Patience made sure that every Nigerian had some good relief, and everything that had to do with laughter and stress relief, Patience was there to do that. She's the best first lady Nigeria has ever had.
She's awesome. You know, maybe this is their time to now come into the Nollywood industry full time. You know, so we welcome her to the entertainment sector. Full time, no need.
Comedy, just to be specific.
Yeah, comedy.
Mama peace.
Mama peace. There is God.
There's always God.
Okay, so let's come back to Ghana here. Let me talk about KKD because his was on the 1st of April.
KOD.
KOD, I mean, yeah.
Where KKD is, we'll come to that matter, but KOD.
Sure. He was involved in a very serious accident, and he I don't know if he's been discharged yet, but he was hospitalized at the 37 military hospital. And KOD, our sympathies. We really are happy that there was nothing wrong with. You just got slightly hurt, I am sure. Did you see him?
Yeah, I saw the picture. When I saw it at first, I said, hey, this April Fool. That's what I said. I no go lie. I said, it's April Fool, but, I know KOD, and I know that it shouldn't just be. But later, I come to see the brother, they tweet, Instagram, they tweet. I said, okay, I'm happy it's not too serious, and if it's serious, we use one English. We sympathize. No, we so.
Maybe so no.
You know, but we need to look at the moral of the whole thing. This is Easter period.
Yeah.
We only want to celebrate the death and resurrection of Christ, not the death of anybody. You know, so whoever is speeding should take it easy.
Slow down.
Anywhere you go, if you drink too much, don't drive. If you're not happy, don't drive. Don't speed as well. We don't know what caused the accident, but an accident will be.
I understand there was a parked truck in the middle of the road and he ran into it.
And many people.
But he was returning from a party.
But many people pass that same road.
That one I don't know.
Now what would they ask? Truck day road. People pass. You go enter truck. There's question mark.
So we wish him quick recovery and people should.
What are you two insinuating?
We are all not true. They talk.
Something happened.
Something happened.
We caused accident.
One, you say it's coming from party, and there was a parked truck. People pass. You enter truck.
Oh.
Question mark did it. We sympathize with him.
Okay. Just last on 1st April again, Kwabna's imposter was arrested. Now I'm bringing this in because these days it looks like there are too many imposters. Majid suffered, Van Veka suffered, now Kwabna. I'm sure there are a lot of other people who also has had to go through that. Imposters. Why would people be so interested in getting themselves into that kind of trouble?
Well, one thing you should understand is when you are a celebrity, you should be ready for certain things like that. So if you like say we never read that status. Nobody they imposter us. Nobody so. Okay, please, we open it.
But at the same time, you remember some time ago, Jackie came out and said she's not even on Facebook. And when this Nigerian actor, the one that died, the fine boy that died, Obiekwe died. Somebody tweeted that he's still alive. He doesn't like this rumor. So
the person even replied to my tweet.
Yes.
Now there I fear.
You know, so all these people, they have another person. And the reason is simple. When social media came out first, they were not interested.
Yeah.
So people took their position. And many of these people have 300,000 followers.
Sure.
Huge followers. So how are you going to stop, you know, the campaign all of a sudden? So what they need to do is that they need to go on Facebook, write to Facebook officially. So Facebook can now look at those accounts and consolidate it.
Verify them.
Yes. You know, so it's unfortunate, but young men out there should not use these celebrities' accounts to
siphon money.
Why shouldn't they when it's good business?
You won't go into the business.
Come again.
You won't go into that business. Are they looking?
No, but the advice they give now, it's not the falling right.
Would they say make they not do them?
Make they not do them. Because you see, like that young man,
who go see them small money then say to me, I'm not interested.
If they catch you as a cat Kwabna one, you go hear.
And if you look at the boy, some young boy like that, and you will know that he's the one that everybody is admiring, talking to. You won't know.
He's enjoying it.
Now he's suffering it. And inside say, no go fit ping, you no go fit do social media again. But you will choose your phone, you even remove your shirt.
Oh, you know good.
Well, but let me find out. Back in Nigeria, how is Easter observed?
Easter in Nigeria, churches they take on seriously. Plenty church they go retreat. You know, they go worship God, because this is actually the day, within this period, we recognize anybody called Judas.
Yeah.
Not be only Jesus. Two of them, they start with JJ. You understand? But now, if to say Judas come for this era, there will be problem, because the economy is not too good. We don't know how much it go take sell Bros J. But in Nigeria, it's big, it's huge, and it's a good time to reflect on our Lord Jesus Christ. So it's a big deal there.
Yeah, it's a time to visit with family. Those that are chilling are chilling. You know, just like you saw those that are following the procession, those are the beach.
Cross, yes.
You know, that's the same way it is.
Okay.
Yeah, some people are not interested in the religious aspect. And have fun they want to. Yeah.
Okay, so now I'll come to you to ask you the same question, but we have some people who have been sharing with us what they make of Easter. Let's just take a listen. When we come back, we have Chooks and Yemi Baba who would also tell us what they also make of Easter.
He broke my heart, but I've forgiven him. A friend of mine. Yeah, just a friend. One time, I wanted him to pick me up to a place and he never showed up. He didn't call me that he was not coming. But let's say, when I called him the next day, he was like, I was busy. But I expected him to call me. Since he didn't call me, I was ahead.
I forgive a friend because she did something against me. I'm a quick-tempered person, so exchanging of words, she got me angry, so I had to be paged off and to stop calling her and to delete her from my line. But I think now we are together again.
I have forgiven my ex. She took my money and ran away to the States. Baby, I know you are watching me. From my heart, I've really forgiven you. I still love you, but I don't want you to come back.
I hardly hold grudges against people, and so if someone does something against me, I just think the best thing we can also do to ourselves is to forgive the person and then let bygones be bygones and then move on with life.
It's a working mate. He lied to my boss about what I did not do. I was holding something against him, but later I was told no, I should forgive him. At least we are friends, so I should forgive him.
I think I've forgiven myself this very Easter.
Yeah, because I knew I've been offending myself. Like I've been taking it so hard. I mean, something happened, you know, life challenges, and I thought I'm just out of life, and I was really, really depressed and, you know, so very emotional. You know, I can just start crying while talking to you, you know, things running into my mind. But during this Easter period, I knew, yeah, I have to just forgive myself. And you can see I'm smiling talking to you.
That is Easter and forgiveness. So, Yemi Baba,
Yes,
who do you want to forgive this Easter?
Gladys, I forgive you. I forgive you first of all.
What did Gladys do you?
But you know, you must still do me something. Even this world where we did, some people don't even offend Jesus. He forgive both the Christians, the Muslims, everybody. So me too, I forgive everybody. I forgive those who don't offend me before, and I forgive those that will offend me in future.
But for those who have offended you already, which of them are you forgiven?
I get one landlord before. Yeah, I forgive him.
Why?
When I first come Ghana, he had issues with Nigerians. Yeah, sincerely.
Okay.
Yeah, he give me opportunity. I go talk up. He had issues with Nigerians. Nigerians I did. God, relax first now, you know. And he said a whole lot, you know. But today I forgive him. Yes, sincerely, I forgive him. Yeah.
I see. Then he really got to you.
And you too. Who are you forgiving?
Let me ask Tricks first.
Okay.
Gladys, this question now they think how they take answer.
Answer anyhow. You know, me, I talk my own.
Make I wait till Christ resurrect. He will resurrect tomorrow.
No, he died on this day to forgive us for our sins. So once you have acknowledged Easter, then let's hear one of them who has done anything that you won't forgive.
Well, if I mention your name, and a promotion I do from, I know we promote them on air. I forgive you. Just take you know yourself. I forgive you.
No, but really, okay. So I think that I would want to forgive myself.
I forgive you. You forgive yourself.
I want to forgive myself first because for anybody to do anything to offend me, it means I allowed myself to be offended.
Yes, that is correct.
Sure. So I forgive myself first. And having forgiven myself, why do you think it's difficult for people to forgive themselves?
Well, the Bible didn't say forgive yourself. It said forgive others. You know, that's why. If the Bible talks, we forgive ourselves, then for no saying a requirement. So it's a, because whatever you do is within you. You know, a man is his own tormentor. So your conscience is still with you. But it's important that we let go of the past that is not of positive impact in our lives.
Okay.
Yes.
Baba?
Yes, Editor. I support him. I second him.
You concur?
I concur.
Okay, right. But have you also followed Ochiame Kwame this week?
I forgive Ochiame Kwame too. Yes.
You know, exactly 1 year ago on April 1st.
Yeah, exactly 1 year ago. Make I take that point. April 1st, 2014. You know, I did the April Fool thing.
Okay.
Then I was working with my former company before I resigned, and it was about Ochiame Kwame and Anika.
Yeah.
You know, on the infidelity thing. It was I
divorce.
wrote it. Yeah, I did it.
He's the originator.
I was the originator, and the painful one.
Was he aware?
Yes. At the point, I was chatting with Anika.
Yes.
And already the story was up.
So you didn't even tell them we were going to do that?
This April Fool, you know, the fun. And it was everywhere across. But this year,
I remember that story.
Yeah, Anika cried. I forgive her again because so many things happened after then. So I'm sure they forgive me too. I forgive them. But this year, where I decided to take my piece small, there was no April Fool. Well, we are hoping things will come up. Yeah.
Okay, so but have you observed that he has changed his style of dressing?
Yes, he told me.
You remember the hit or miss, the red shorts Abrante made for him?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Yes, Trooks.
Yes, I interviewed Ochiame Kwame at the Ghana DJ Awards.
Yeah.
He was wearing a Manchester cap, red one, some white in with chest showing,
Yeah.
some red glasses, you know. So I asked whether he's a Man U fan. He said no, that he's for Kotoka. You know,
Kotoka?
Kotoko or Kotoka.
Kotoko, sorry.
Thank you very much. Kotoko, you know, so I said okay. So I could see that Abrante, either Abrante is trying to make that man mad. I don't know what he's trying to do with Octavio Kwame. I go carry a whole Octavio Kwame, make it no show, make it just show in chest like this.
Get us,
Yeah, that. No, but he's supposed to make it take time. He's commanding Octavio Kwame to a madman.
But that Abrante guy, I know him. The guy is so well.
He's good.
He's good. He's good. But I think maybe there's a concept they are coming out with, which we don't know.
Well, I've been talking to him. He's been telling me about how Abrante is remaking his look, adding to his brand. Maybe we should just take a listen. We should take a watch. Or Shami explaining to me what has actually gone, what has come over him. Yeah, what has come over him. So, let's just take a watch now. I think I want to go looking for Chiame Kwame and find out from him why these days he's changed his style of dressing and he's showing off so much chest head. So I have come to Chiame Kwame's suit and I am hoping that I either chance on him or I get to find him where he is and ask him a question. I'm sure if you also have observed, every time he's on stage, he has more hair showing. Let me just keep going looking for Chiame Kwame now. Talk of the devil, and there he appears. Let me quickly cross over to join Chiame in his car and find out. This really life just got easier, you know. Hi, Chiame. Okay, so I came looking for you. Can I sit down? Thank you. Hi, Chiame. It's nice to catch up with you. It's just one thing I want to find out from you. I've observed that your style has changed. Your style of dressing has changed. Why is that?
I don't know why. I just feel that this is how I should look now. It's I don't know. I just Abrante started making clothes for me, and so right now I'm looking like how Abrante thinks I should look. You know, so this is the Abrante look. He wants me to be more colorful. He wants me to be more daring. He wants me to open my market bracket by reconnecting with a colorful, daring look. You know, colorful, daring youth. You know, so that is how I'm looking. I'm looking like Abrante wants me to look.
I see. So Abrante is a whole. The whole thing is Abrante's idea that you show off a bit more chest, hairy chest.
You know, sometimes as an artist, your ability to sustain your audience is directly linked to your ability to shock the people. You know, so what are you going to do to shock people? Some people will catch a really, really serious controversy. Some will launch an album. Some will do a great song. It depends. So sometimes when you are going on stage or you are going for an interview, you want something that when you leave the interview will keep the conversation going. And how else will be better? How else are you better to express that than to show your chest?
and now I can even observe that your buttons have dropped, you know, some 2 buttons down.
Honestly, this one is because of Doomsaw. It's because of Doomsaw. You know, I used to have a very, very...
Tell me we are in your car.
I know, but I'm telling the story. I used to have a very, very, very hairy chest. Okay. So whenever I go home and the Doomsaw catches me and I can't sleep, I feel hot. So I decided to shave off my chest. Exactly. And so...
Okay, so for those of you who are seeing that hairy chest in your shots now, Ochami shaved all the hair away. So for the women who were kind of going so crazy about Ochami's chest, you missed it. It's no longer there. It's all clean. Can we see? Can we see the clean shave? Very clean.
I don't know for the ladies, but I think that hairy chest is kind of like past. Doesn't it remind you of the late 70s?
I think when it comes to this kind of taste, it's got to do a lot more with conservativeness. It's up to the person, running your hands through and all. Or Annie doesn't do that.
No, Annie is not very particular about hair. She doesn't care whether it's Sakura or it's Afro. The most important thing that the man has come home, chop money is on the fan, business is booming, and then exactly the guy is still focused. He's making music, he's making money. Period. She's not too petty about these things. So sometimes when you see that I have done something to my hair, I've done it to my body, it is myself, just pampering myself or insulting myself.
Okay, so you put up this dressing for DJ Awards, and you also performed in that same 2000 at Manifest M Party at Medina Street Block Party. Okay, the same day. It was you were rated for the hit or miss, and a lot more people thought that you missed.
Wow, then it's a shame because I really felt cool in that jacket and that shorts. I felt really
with your spectacles too much.
Exactly, I felt really cool.
Cool set.
Now I feel like a brassmith. So I didn't know what to wear. I said, what am I to wear? And then I just went there and I picked it up. And I called Abranti. I said, what am I to wear? He said, I'm going to let you wear something that will blow their minds. So he came out with that shorts and a jacket and a golden shoe. Right? And exactly, and some golden chains with some golden rings. Plus, you see, the whole event was a DJ night. And then for DJ nights, you know that it goes back into the 50s, with the coolie high. Exactly. So I was just trying to remind people of how the swag used to be back then. When Reggie saw me that night, when I performed when I finished with Manifest Show, and I came to Reggie saw me, he was amazed because he understands.
Yeah. I think then Abranti's style really worked. You blew our minds.
That's why I'm saying that the ability of an artist to show to grab his audience for a long time depends on his ability to shock them. So sometimes you shock people. Sometimes, because perception to me is expectation times performance. So when people perceive you to be a certain way and you continuously be like that, then they say that your image is not on the edge. Because for a brand, you need to put it on the edge, which means everyday great expectation. Exactly. EDGE.
This man is full of philosophy, sir. Okay, Achami, this year, Industry Awards is just around the corner. Are you picking up awards?
Oh, no. I've not done anything. I didn't do anything in the year of review. So, as you know, I was busy recording the African Connection album. I am almost done. And so, I'm not picking up any. I didn't see my name in the nominations. Truthfully, I have not paid attention. Yeah, but it's because I know that I don't deserve anything. But next year, hopefully, we'll pick. But I just took the award for the Mogo Artist of the Year. And then Saturday I was so happy. Also, this is the third time I'm taking an award for Artist of the Year. I've been Joy FM Artist of the Year, Ghana Music Awards Artist of the Year, and Mogo Artist of the Year.
Special.
Oh yes. It tells me that people are paying attention, because most young people my age are sampling music from all around the world, from especially now Jamaica, America, and everywhere else except what we should do here. So it reminds me that people want the real stuff. People want to be reminded of who they are through their music, through their dances, through their clothing. So it tells me that I'm doing the right thing and I'm not about to stop.
Achami is really full of. Achami, thank you so much. But I'm not getting out of this car. I'll take a ride with you. So, let me just put on my shades and take a ride with Achami until I catch up with you again. Take care. Yes, so you listened. You heard that, Chiame.
My only worry, honestly speaking, is that since he started with here, I don't know which other place he's going to. You know, in the first place, he said he's not the one in charge. That Abrante is not responsible for how they package him. So if Abrante says, show your chest, he show. Show here, he show. Show down, he show. Before that, Atani has gone crazy. He needs to watch out. I don't know what Abrante is planning, no.
Yemi? He has said it all. You second him.
You get as he be. You get as he be. Whatever I must have made Ochame Kwame his brand and Abrante come up with such, you know, I think they know the best for themselves. Maybe that 2015 style.
Yeah, so, I think so. Because the whole of this year.
Make we wait till the end of the year, make we see, you know. But if it's good for him as a person, it's selling him better, why not?
No, but you can best tell, is it selling him better?
The year just starts. We never see him plenty.
First quarter gone, no?
Hey, so
now second quarter we enter.
Some people they wait for even 29th of December to finish here. So make we stay wait see if you go selling brand well then.
Okay, so what do you make of a high life concert for Easter as part of Easter celebrations?
High life is it's our own. We will not know this rap, all this hip hop rating. High life be our own. So I think high life for Easter, it makes sense. Once it did for the people, we go take young and old together, and I think it's a good one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where the high life they happen?
Okay, make you go watch where the high life happened. So here is a best of live concerts that happened last night at Termite. Champion Kwame would say Termite. All right, so let's take a watch now.
You're crazy and I'm out of mind. Sing along, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your kiss and all.
I feel great. I feel honored because this is a show that, you know, two giants are on, you understand? We talk about the Ochame Kwame and then we're talking about KK Foswa as well. So me being the younger one, I really feel honored because, you know, there are lots of talented artists that have even blown up than I have in Tema, but they still had to call on me, and then I feel honored, and I did not lose God. I had to take the opportunity and make a good use of it, you understand? So I say thanks to Almighty God for making this happen, and then thanks to Joy News as well for putting me on screen. If you see me on screen, it's Joy News. So, and then thanks to Qualo's production for putting up the show, and then believing in me, you understand? Believing in me and then putting me on the bill. So Ephraim is a Tema boy, a boy from Tema, born and bred in Tema. I understand, a sound engineer, producer, a musician, an actor. And I know most of the people out there know me by Ephraim BTA and all that, I understand. So, yeah, I'm the best beat banger in the whole wide world.
See, I know that this your touching body. I can hear you. What's up? What's up? What's up? Back to Germany, I feel that you're Schengen. But I'm from here from a dear travel invitation. Only back take the imitation. Over for Berlin, number Buria, West in Norway. Who could do German number body, this in Norway. What's some why you go? What's some why you go? Pay you anyway. What's your shit? Fried rice, corn is back. You just have a look at them. We share the kid up in all the people, this for being a chef. Oh, my God, you went right, why you want to have a yam? What's the guy? They say, what's the guy? What's the guy? They say, what's the guy? I see your currency, what's a million? Then this one wouldn't see. Get down with next with tea. And I will go to stop the naughty whom you say. Oh, yeah, by the back of the let's see what you say. What's the boy? What's the boy? What's the boy? That's right. The name is KK Fusu. Representing Ghana, highlight music.
When was the last time you performed on a stage?
I would say the last time I performed on stage was with Dad Lumba. That was 24th, and I think 31st or so was Accra Sports Stadium and Kumasi Sports Stadium. Yeah.
But have you realized that you've been missing for some time now?
Yeah, I know that. And today showed it. The fans were marching to KK, wanting more and stuff. That makes me know I've been missing for long, and now I'm back. No more missing. So KK is on block now.
A new album to recycle some of our old songs before.
I'm coming out with an album. I think Penny the Penny is out there already, and it's part of the album. So gradually we're releasing it one by one. So Shio KK is coming out with an album. Count when High Life came. That was 4 holidays, not now. And still High Life is generating. Through High Life we got Hip Life, and dancehall is now reigning in Ghana, as you're saying. But I don't see it as that. And that's for the youth, because Sakode is reigning. Sakode is not doing dancehall stuff, but he's reigning, and Guru is reigning, is Hip Life, and Caucus, everybody's around. So I don't see dancehall reigning over Hip Life or High Life. High Life is still there, High Life being on the top.
Next week is Ghana Music Awards, Saturday. Would you be there, by the way?
Maybe, it depends. But all I would say is I wish all my colleagues good luck. They should go for it. But yo, vote for Sakode. I like him. And that guy needs to be pushed. Yeah, seriously. That guy has really made it. He has really pushed Ghana music forward. Yo, he needs to be pushed more. So we need to push him. Yo, Sakode, go out.
Yourself, what else do you have to say? Your fans out there, you're back, and you're bringing more music, more High Life, KK Fusu.
Yo, the fans out there, KK is back on block. As I said, keep on praying for KK. I know you love me. Now, no more corner thing. Strictly music, money, life we're living now. So watch out, more music coming from KK Fusu. And watch out for KK Fusu and Sakode, KK Fusu and Guru, KK Fusu and yo, Samini. I mean, all the stars, the new artists, KK Fusu is going to feature them. So watch out, more to come.
Thank you so much.
So that is also another way some people marked Easter. Highlight for your Easter. Okay, you've seen Ochiame Kwame in that conversation explaining his new look. You saw him at this concert. In one word, describe his new look. Or you want to do in a sentence?
Start first.
You see, I don't know why when I'm talking to you two, then I feel like talking like a Nigerian.
No, you have to. You have to.
But Nigerians are watching you.
Yeah.
You see you.
Yes. In one word.
In one word.
Gentleman.
Great.
Brilliant.
Wow. That's nice. Okay, so in one word, describe me, my look now. Okay. We'll end the show with this.
What describe now?
No, let's talk about KK Fusu. You know KK Fusu. Suje. You hear that song before?
Thing, and I'm a confused person here, but one song I watched in Nigeria way back of KK was he did something with Reggie Rockstone, Abi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song.
Reggie.
Yes.
Family Bonnet.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gladys, if I go join choir.
Apple, eh?
But I think that guy is a good guy.
Now make you sing song now, so I go be a backing vocalist.
Gladys, nobody go buy this my song. I'm not gonna lie, nobody go buy them. Make we focus on what we do.
You for talk now, Chooks.
Well, we wish the young man the best. He said he's back. He'll not miss again. That's the best thing he needs to do. Let him release his album. We're waiting.
You're always waiting for people.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I love my sister.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Happy Easter to you and everybody.
Happy Easter to everybody where they watch.
And we forgive everybody.
Yeah.
Those that offended us last time, those that have the intention of offending us, we forgive everybody.
Until Tuesday.
Until Tuesday. After Tuesday, change your mind.
My life starts again.
Right, so this has been another edition of the White Carpet here on Joy News on Multi TV. My name once again is Gladys Osei Oredu, and I wish you the best of the season. And I do really appreciate everybody who has made this show a wonderful one. And of course, when you sleep and you say a prayer, say one for every underprivileged person who could, one reason or the other, could not really have a full Easter celebration. Everybody deserves to have fun. So remember everybody in your prayers. Thank you so much.